My name is Nancy Nemer, and I am a felony prosecutor with the Texas Attorney General's Office by trade. I'm also the CAT Special Events Coordinator for Austin Pets Alive, as well as the lead at the Hancock Petco, and I'm also on the Development Committee for Austin Pets Alive. Austin Pets Alive is a private, nonprofit organization that was founded in 2008 by Dr. Ellen Jefferson, and its mission was to stop the killing of adoptable companion animals. And it was a grassroots movement, and we were able to succeed in that by, I believe, 2011. And now Austin is the largest no-kill city in the country, and we're very proud of that. Born in Los Angeles, California, where I lived with my mom, my dad, a younger sister who's a year and a half younger than me, and a brother who's 9 years younger than me. We moved when I was in high school to Houston, Texas, and I graduated in Houston and went to undergraduate and law school at the University of Texas at Austin. I did not know what I wanted to do when I graduated from high school, and still did not know what I wanted to do when I graduated from college. So I became a stockbroker, wasn't happy about it, decided I wanted to go into domestic violence law. I decided to go into domestic violence law because I had, at the time I was working at the brokerage firm, I had a very abusive boyfriend, and I had to deal with the police and the courts and things like that, and decided that I wanted to help other women get away from situations like that. With Austin Pets Alive, first and foremost, I consider myself a foster parent. That to me is the most important job anybody can do at Austin Pets Alive, because without foster homes, these animals would be they would be dead. You can't save them if you don't have places to put them. And when they're little tiny ones and they don't have their vaccinations, they have to go to foster homes in order to be safe. They can't go directly into the shelter. As a felony prosecutor with the Texas Attorney General's Office, most of my cases involve victims, actual human victims. Most of the time they're either badly injured or they're killed. I do injury to child cases. Anything where it's in the felony punishment range, and usually the offender has already got a criminal past and they can keep it away for a really long time. Since Austin Pets Alive's inception in June of 2008, up until January of 2013, we don't have the figures yet for this year, but as of then, we took in over 19,000 adoptable animals, and to date we've had over 17,000 of those animals be adopted into loving homes. 10,000, give or take, were dogs, and 7,000 were cats and kittens. The growth of APA has been the hardest thing that we've dealt with. We went from a very small grassroots organization with maybe, honestly, probably less than 20 of us doing the majority of everything. Dr. Jefferson did all the medical. We had one med tech. We had maybe a handful of fosters. And we grew really fast and really quickly, and so getting an actual infrastructure down and any type of organization has been really, really difficult, because a lot of people want to keep it as a grassroots organization, which we're trying to do, but there has to be some sort of structure, there has to be some sort of organization, because there are times where things happen and we just don't know where to go with the chain of command, and so that's one of the biggest obstacles we're dealing with and still dealing with. The reason that I'm as focused as I am on my career and helping people and helping animals with Austin Pets Alive is because you always have to consider the greater good. I have always been one of those people, I wish I could say I was selfish. Sometimes I get a little run down with everything I do, but in the end, if we were all put on this earth to help each other, and you can't just complain about something, and like, for example, the Austin No-Kill movement. I didn't like the fact that we were killing one animal every 20 minutes at Austin Animal Center before APA started. But if you don't do something to actually affect a change, what good are you? So until there's no more crime victims and until there are no more companion animals being killed, I'm not done. In order to affect change, you have to make change, and you have to actually take part in it, listen to what's going on. Do something you're passionate with. And so long as you do something that you're passionate about, you can do it. For example, some people love photography, and even if it's just a hobby, they do amazing pictures of going in and taking, wonderful photos and or videos of our adoptable animals that we put up on our website, and those videos themselves are what often get animals adopted. Some people may not be people persons and want to work behind the scenes. They can call and solicit money. They can clean cages. They can walk dogs. We have other people who actually like to go out and try and get big donors. But whatever you feel or whatever you have a passion for, there's some way it can be worked into our organization, because our organization is really just nothing more than a not-for-profit business. And we have to run it as a business, and so there's something there for everybody.